Hello, my wonderful Biafran brothers and sisters. Welcome you all to this early morning broadcast. Everywhere today happens to be Sunday on the third day, if I'm not mistaken, in the month of December in the year of 2023. You're not mistaking me if I make mistake on quoting the date. But whichever it is, I beg you, make on do what make on gather here, because there's a very, very important information and a very shocking revelation from the so-called Akpapo of the Ohaneze Ndifulani. His name na Emmanuel Iwanyanwu chief, according to them. He don't come out to tell us some truth and some revelations where go help the Igbos where they in Lagos State, and including others where they always say why Igbos no go live, why they no go live Lagos. So make on come hear the original truth from the horse's mouth. Igbos met much of Lagos as a swamp and developed it. Ohaneze Ndifulani chairman, Ohaneze general will be Emmanuel Iwanyanwu laments. In another development, Peter Obi, he don't come out with another Obonga message to the Biafran youths, as in advising Biafran youth the same way he also advises every other section in this country. He don't let everybody know, say, my dear, voting will never solve the problem of Nigerians other than revolution. That is what so they have been crying, lamenting all these years long. Now Peter Obi have already queued into that ideology, according to even Dilo Manaye. I've already said so. And to also we be Biafrans, whether evolution or whatever you call it, my dear, what we want is the independence of Biafra, and that is where we stand. Anyway, without not taking much of our time, in fact, it is better we read in between the lines so that people no go begin to get bored with my toko. Well, in that case, if you get this message, I beg, like it, share it, comment on it, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more and more interesting videos coming your way. So let us read according to Emmanuel Iwanyanwu press release. President of Ohaneze Ndifulani, Chief Emmanuel Iwanyanwu, has lauded the Igbo community's significant contributions to Lagos development. In a poignant acknowledgement of history, Emmanuel Iwanyanwu, President of Ohaneze Ndifulani, hailed the Igbo community as the unsung heroes of Lagos State, crediting them with the transformation of the city from swamp land to the thriving metropolis it is today. That is what we keep saying. But when you say it, they will say, hey, no, it is not you. Speaking about the time when Lagos became the capital of Nigeria, Iwanyanwu highlighted the significant contributions of the Igbos, four bears who, driven by a sense of patriotism, rose to the challenge of investing massively in developing Lagos into a befitting national headquarters. Recalling the sacrifices of those who are no longer alive, Iwanyanwu emphasized the Igbo community's role in shaping the landscape of Lagos. He spoke of how they purchased swampy lands and through their enterprise and their dedication converted those areas into habitable spaces. Contrary to any notion of seizing properties, Iwanyanwu stressed that the Igbo people bought the land and they played a pivotal role in building homes, businesses, and educational institutions, contributing significantly to the overall development of Lagos State. The president of Ohaneze Ndifulani recognized the efforts of Igbo pioneers as not only instrumental in the development of Lagos, but also as a demonstration of their patriotism and commitment to nation building. He underscored that while other Nigerians also played crucial roles, the sheer number of Igbo individuals in Lagos at that time made their impact particularly noteworthy. In his statement, Iwanyanwu acknowledged the historical involvement of the Igbo people in the early development stages of Lagos, highlighting their resilience and dedication. He noted that the Igbos' endeavors were instrumental in shaping the landscape and contributing to the economic and cultural vibrancy of that very particular state. The president of Ohaneze Ndibo expressed pride in the achievement of the Igbo community in Lagos, portraying them as heroes who through hard work and enterprise have left an indelible mark on the city's progress. He called for recognition and appreciation of the invaluable contributions made by the Igbo population to the growth and prosperity of Lagos State. Iwanyanwu concluded by paying tribute to the forebearers of the Igbo community, acknowledging them as the heroes of their time and expressing deep respect for their contributions in shaping Lagos into the vibrant and prosperous city it has become today. But to the Lagosians or to the Yorubas, they think Igbos have nothing to contribute to Lagos economy, forgetting that every taxes, the high inflation in port duty, the increase, everything is being done to the Igbos, not to the Hausas or the Yorubas or Fulanis, who their only source of income is just rearing of cows and farmers. The president of Ohanese, Ndi Fulani, said, so when Lagos was accepted as the capital of Nigeria, Igbos, most of them are dead today, our forebearers. They rose to the challenge. The challenge of that time is investment. They keep on investing and investing and investing. Investment, massive investment to make the capital Lagos a proper befitting headquarters for Nigeria. That's how Igbos scattered all over. That's how Igbos moved into Lagos. By a sense of patriotism, Igbos came to Lagos. They found some swampy lands. They bought the land. Igbos, when they came to Lagos, they never came here to take anybody's property. No, we did it according by law. They came there, they bought the land, they converted swampy lands into habitable places. They built businesses, they built homes, they built schools, they developed Lagos. In effect, without the enterprises, without the patriotism of Igbos, of Nigerians like the Igbos, many other Nigerians did the same. But it will appear that because of population, Igbos were in large numbers when it comes to development in Lagos State. But these pioneers, these our forebearers, are the heroes of the time, the heroes of what we call today a very strong Lagos. When they came there, Lagos was basically a swampy environment. But they converted it to the very wonderful, beautiful headquarters we see today in Nigeria. Then what is the appreciation the Igbos get from the Yorubas, other than accusing us about taking their city by force, or we are causing confusion? I want on this occasion to salute our forebearers according to Emmanuel Iwanyanwu Chief. Labour Party presidential candidate will be issued directive to youths of Biafra land and also youths of Nigeria. Let us read. The Labour Party presidential candidate in the last general election, Peter Gringoli Obi, has called on the Nigerian youth to actively work against the entrenched corruption and criminality in various levels of the government. In his statement released on his social media handle on Saturday, Obi encouraged young Nigerians not to be intimidated by the challenge and poor governance in the country. He emphasized the importance of raising their voices to demand better governance. Obi shared these views while serving as the keynote speaker at an event in Enugu State, focusing on accelerating actions to achieve the SDGs in Nigeria through entrepreneurship and civic engagement. The event, which took place on Friday, aimed at discussing strategies for achieving sustainable development goals through civic participation and entrepreneurship. The statement reads in part, yesterday I had a very useful day in Enugu with a cross-section of Nigerian youths and also students. The event was very interesting, interactive season with young entrepreneurs, youth advocates, and change agents in an event aimed at discussing how to accelerate actions to achieve the SDGs in Nigeria through entrepreneurship and civic engagement. A top of crucial importance to the nation, especially the youths whose future must be secured. As a keynote speaker, I pointed out to him that the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, are a follow-up to the Millennium Development Goals, MDGs, 2000 to 2015, which before it ended in 2015, none was ever achieved in Nigeria because they were not mainstreamed into the development agenda of government, unlike in other countries like China, India, Vietnam, and so on and so forth. I related to the enterprising youths how the number one goal of the MDGs was to fight extreme poverty, but unfortunately, within the period of trying to implement the MDGs, more Nigerians became poorer, while other nations who mainstreamed their MDGs into their development agenda and followed it, like China and India, pulled 439 million and 271 million people out of poverty respectively in the same period. In the area of education, countries like China and India improved tremendously in HDI, while the opposite was the case in sub-Saharan Africa, especially Nigeria, which has not only failed to meet up with the MDGs goals, but has the highest number of out-of-school children in the world right now as we are talking to you. This therefore shows how almost it is impossible to achieve the sustainable development goals of eradicating poverty and ensuring at least basic education for every child by 2030. Encouraging the youth to take on entrepreneurship, no matter the difficulties they face in the country, as it is only through entrepreneurship that we will be able to build a strong small business sector that will catalyze the economy, foster productivity, and help in moving the country from consumption to production. This one is the word of Gringori Peter Obi Onwacho. We all must preserve and work together to dismantle the criminality and corruption that has festered through different levels of government in our nation, most especially the federal, state, and local levels. I thank the organizers of the program for the wonderful initiative aimed at empowering our youths with the right knowledge and leadership skills to make positive change. We will all together build the new Nigerian of our dreams, according to Peter Gringori Obi Onwacho. So my wonderful people, when I don't hear them, they said a word is enough for a wise. So it left for us now to choose which way we agree to go. Well, my wonderful people, make on a like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more and more interesting videos coming your way. Our campaign is still going. Hashtag Biafran to the world. Hashtag Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And hashtag on the mandate of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we all shall stand. Hashtag all hail Biafra. Until I come your way again, I still remain Okute Daily Talk, bringing to you this Obonga news on this Sunday morning. On our way done, my people. Kemesiano.